Hey everyone. Today's topic, don't be cruel to yourself. I've noticed a lot of people tend to be rather harsh on themselves. They tend to be rather mean to themselves, and many people don't even realize that they do this because in order to fix this behavior, you need to be aware of it, and many people aren't even aware that they do it. It's just their default. And the unfortunate thing is a lot of this, well, all of it is learned behavior. If you beat yourself up with your thoughts, that is learned behavior. That's probably coming from your childhood where maybe your parents weren't super supportive, maybe they were mean to you, maybe your teachers growing up were the same way, they weren't supportive people like they should be, maybe you had childhood bullies or bad friends growing up. There's so many things that can contribute to us having negative self-talk. But, well, the cause here isn't super important because you can't go back in time and fix those things. So what you can do is focus on reframing the way you think going forward. So what you're going to want to do is practice self-awareness, practice noticing your thoughts in the moment. Because remember how I said the lack of self-awareness is why so many people do this by default? So you want to be aware of when you're doing this behavior. You want to catch yourself in the moment when you're having those negative thoughts, when you're not being supportive to yourself. Maybe you just made a mistake, so immediately afterwards you're thinking, oh my God, why did I do that? I suck. I always make mistakes. Why can't I get anything right? That's not helpful. So notice when you're thinking that way and interject a kind thought, a supportive thought into there. You may not be able to fully stop those negative thoughts from happening, at least not for a while, because that was conditioned behavior. If that's your default, it's going to be hard to get rid of it. But if you notice it and you interject a kind, supportive thought along with it, you will be able to work on fixing this way of thinking over time. So yeah, if you catch yourself beating yourself up, interject that kind thought in there and say, you know what? It's okay. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. I'm a human being like everyone else. It's going to happen from time to time. It won't be the end of the world. Even if I made a fool of myself in front of other people, they will eventually forget that this happened. So it's fine. It's okay that this happened. That's the way you want to think. You want to be very supportive and kind to yourself, because it's just not helpful to go through life being consistently negative to yourself, being like your own worst enemy, constantly being cruel to yourself without even realizing it. Like, that's not helpful at all. And so many people do this in really subtle ways. It's like they want to apply for a new job, but they immediately think, how could I possibly get it? I don't have the experience, I don't have X, Y, or Z. So then they don't even bother applying for that job. That's a result of mindset. Because if you are supportive to yourself, you'll see that job, you'll think, okay, maybe I'm not incredibly qualified for this, but who knows? If I apply for it, I'll either get it or I won't. If I don't apply for it, then I have a 100% chance of not getting it. But if I do apply for it, it's 50-50 now. I either get it or I don't. So I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to apply and see what happens. That immediately makes you more successful in life and makes your life better, because now you're actually capitalizing on opportunities because you're supporting yourself up here. This is what you want to do. And another helpful tip for developing this way of thinking is to aim to think or talk to yourself with your thoughts the way that you talk to the people you care about in your life. How do you interact with them? You're probably supportive with them. You're probably kind to them, right? You're probably wanting what's best for them. I doubt many of you are beating them up and being mean and vicious to them and being unsupportive, right? That's not what we do to the people we care about, hopefully. And if you do that, you're a bad friend and you need to reflect on that and change your ways. But I imagine 99.99% of people watching this video, they don't do that. So since you're supportive and kind and there for the people that you care about, you can do that with yourself. You can do that with your thoughts up here. So practice that. Just aim to frame your thoughts in the same way that you talk to your friends and people that you care about. You can do that, and over time, it will make you unstoppable, because this way of thinking, this mindset, how do you stop someone like that, right? Like, if they support themselves, if they're there for themselves, if they're cheering themselves on and motivating themselves, how do you stop them? You kind of can't. So this is why it's really powerful to aim to get out of your own way, to stop being cruel to yourself, and to work on thinking in this more positive, supportive way. It really will make your life better. In fact, it's one of the few things in life that I would say is like one of the most important things people could choose to work on if they want to improve their life. Just work on being more kind and supportive to yourself with your thoughts. Because how the hell is the world going to stop you at that point? But yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for you. That's pretty much all I have for you. If you enjoy content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, if you like the video, then feel free to leave a like for the algorithm, and I will see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!